请坐下。
Everyone, please be seated. All right, welcome everybody. How's everyone doing? All right, come on. I know you guys can be louder than that. How's everyone doing? All right, family group. How's everyone doing in family group?
And 我们亲在。
English group? Yeah!
And 超人组。 And we're your hosts. I'm Yuan Lee.
I'm Wing Lee.
And we're the Lee siblings. You know, it's such an honor to be here hosting once again.
Really? Such an honor? What is this? It's like a pageant here? You're like Miss BAUS here?
Well, as a matter of fact, I would like to thank all my shifus, the counselors, campers, all the volunteers out there for believing in me. World peace.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Well, you should be honored. I mean, you're hosting your sister here.
Okay, don't flatter yourself now. Just remember to respect your elders, all right?
Sorry, Gaga.
All right. Before we make our formal introductions and everybody, let's welcome our venerable masters, our teachers, volunteers, coordinators, counselors, and the campers.
Are you guys excited?
Okay, you guys can go a little louder than that.
Are you guys excited?
All right. In fact, this year is also very special. It's the 50th year since Zhuangyan Monastery has been built.
Can I get a Amitofo?
All right. Okay, so let's get into the formal introductions.
Okay. 本会市长致辞。
We're now going to be introducing the Shifus.
美国佛教会会长菩提比丘。
Please welcome the president of BAUS, Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi. Oh,
no?
it's a speech, Ma.
Yeah,
it's a speech. It's a speech.
Shui 听得懂英文？大家听得懂英文？所以我不要用中文。Okay, I welcome those guys. Their act is hard to follow. You know, I'm generally very soft-spoken, and they speak with a very loud, vigorous voice, which I can't imitate. So with the soft voice, I'll welcome you all to this year's Summer Dharma Camp. Out of curiosity, how many of you were not born into Buddhist families but came to Buddhism on your own? If you happen to raise your hand. Okay, those of you who have been born and brought up in Buddhist families, you have it very easy. You know, when I was 20 years old, I became interested in Buddhism, and I was living in New York City at that time, in Brooklyn, and there were just no Buddhist temples, the only Buddhist temple that I saw was in Chinatown, one little temple next to a Chinese restaurant, and there was a curtain separating the Chinese restaurant from the Buddhist temple. So after you eat your food, then you can go to the Chinese temple just to look around and leave a donation. So in those days, we had to struggle really hard to find the Buddha Dharma. But now you are so lucky to have been brought up in a Buddhist family and to have the opportunity to come year after year to this Buddhist summer school where you have the Dharma given to you by well-qualified teachers. And so you should consider this to be really a precious opportunity. And though you come here to meet friends and to enjoy yourself, but you shouldn't let this opportunity slip by. And very important point that I want to make for the older people here, the really old people, like the teenage group, the adult group. The teenage group, the adult group, the youth group. When you go to the classes, take a notebook and a pen and take notes. Because the theme of this year's program is study or listening, reflection, and meditation. So the foundation is listening or learning. But if you just sit there, like this is a TV program, what you listen to, what you hear, will come in one ear and go out the other ear. So bring a notebook, bring a pen, and take notes. And what you learn, what you take notes on, you'll have for years. So as your understanding of the Dharma grows, you'll have occasion to refer back to the notes that you took in 2014 at this summer camp. Even the children can take notes from what they learn. In the Lotus Sutra, Fa Wa Jing, the Buddha compares himself to a rain cloud, just like we have outside now. And then the rain cloud gathers slowly, and then it starts to pour down rain. And all of the plants absorb the rain according to their own ability. The little grass will absorb the rain and grow into grass. The bushes and flowers will absorb the rain and turn into bushes and flowers. And the big trees will absorb the rain and grow big branches, become tall trees. And so all of you are like the plants out in the rain. And over the next 4 days, we're going to be pouring down the rain of the Dharma. So you should absorb this precious, delicious rain of the Dharma. Absorb it into your body, into your minds, and grow in wisdom, in virtue, in compassion. Thank you very much, and may you all have a delightful time.
谢谢。